Hello, everybody. My name is Diana. I'm web accessibility expert, and today I prepared the video in order to discuss with you screen readers. It's such an interesting and important subject, and it took a long time for me to prepare this video because I didn't have time, even though I stayed curious about this subject. And I saw some comments of yours that you really wanted to see the video and continue discussing this subject. So here it is. Um, I prepared a post several months ago about the difference between screen readers and how they work differently with different search engines and for different version on the computer, on the mobile, and different ones like VoiceOver, NVDA. And preparing for this video, I found out that actually there is a built-in screen reader narrator in the Windows. For me, like it was a little bit hard to check VoiceOver practically how different it is from NVDA that I use during my work because I don't have a Mac operational system. I work on Windows. So I tried to use Narrator, what it is, because if there is something built in, that's awesome. So you don't need to download, you don't need to find out how to use it. Everything is built in, so it seems to be natural and easy. But when I tried to use it to prepare this video, actually I had many problems. Please let me know in the comments. I'm really interested if any of you is using Narrator on everyday basis or for web accessibility audit because I found many problems. Already when you start working with it, when you just turn it on your computer, at least for me, it slowed down all the operations. Like when you are going between the elements, everything is slower and with the way it pronounced, it's quite slow. Maybe it's about the speed, but what I saw is that I cannot even type in the searching bar something. It just doesn't go. So I was a little bit blocked. I could go between the suggested search results in the bar, but I couldn't put a new one, even though I was trying to click different like keyboard combinations. I tried enter, I tried different things, but nothing was working, so I was blocked. Or when I was going to another web page, narrator was started to pronounce all the interactive elements without me clicking on them. This I found quite odd because for the person, like I don't have any problem typing fast or clicking on the keyboard, like in order to get to the element where I want it to be. But for some people, it might be hard. They might not be as fast to stop or to change the direction of pronouncing some elements or to go to precise element where they want to be. So automatically to go through the elements, I didn't find it very good start. So for me, it was really hard to use it. But again, I just tried to do it today and I read the guide. I really tried to go through it and to understand how it works. And I also didn't find the way to see a text interpretation of what I listen, because in order to compare what exactly we hear, how the elements are pronounced, in order to compare it with NVDA results, I need to be sure about what I hear. And with Narrator, I didn't find an option to do it. So it was not a good beginning. I wouldn't give a big grade to Narrator, at least during my first experience with it. But I did try to compare a LinkedIn feed webpage to analyze it with NVDA for both Mozilla Firefox and Google. Um, and yeah, so I will just show you what I found. So I used Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox, and I found some differences, and there are also some things that quite interesting as results for this screen reader interpretation. So I will just show you the web page the way I um, saw it when I was checking it. Hopefully I can show you. So this is the web page that I was analyzing. So because if you try to make videos with the with the screen reader, like the screenshots, they don't really work because you go through interactive elements, and when you're trying to make a video, you cannot record what it says. So you see how it moves through the elements, but the sound doesn't work. At least that's how it is for me, and I apologize for it, of course. But so I tried different ways, and I will just show you the web page, and then I will show you the results that I got through the text viewer of NVDA. And like this, we will be able really to see what precisely was pronounced for Google Chrome and for Mozilla Firefox. Okay, so this is the web page that I went through. So I just went on my feed, and I just was clicking on the elements to go through them. That's exactly what I did one by one, and then it goes straight to the feed. This part is very important because you see that I just click and it kind of takes a focus on all of this part. So it should just probably say that it's just a part of the feed, like in general. But that's not what happened for both Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox. It was a very interesting result, and I will show you what I got. I hope that I will be able to switch to it. Hopefully. Um, okay, I will have to show you one by one, unfortunately. But first, we are going to Google Chrome. So this is an image that I prepared. This is what NVDA pronounced element by element when I was pressing on these interactive elements when I was checking the LinkedIn feed webpage. So we go from LinkedIn graphic button, which is on the left with the logo type, then the search landmark, which then also says search edit has autocomplete blank. Navigation landmark, list with 6 items. So this is the list on the right with several items of the menu. And it said one new notification, which actually I didn't have. This for me was quite surprising because I didn't understand if visually you don't see notification, why it says that there is one new notification. Because okay, if blind person using screen reader here, okay, you have one new notification. So if he clicks on it and he opens it, there will be no new notifications. So this part was quite surprising for me. And then we go there is my network, jobs, messaging, notifications, me button collapsed, and it was pronounced with another voice. This was a little bit strange because my NVDA just switched between 2 different voices. Then we have so navigation landmark, list with 2 items for business, button collapsed. So that's what they have on the right after your profile, after the button with your profile photo. And then we have the advertise button, but I don't see it here being pronounced like precisely because we have for business button collapsed, 0 notification link, main landmark figure Diana Kalipina. This is me, but they don't pronounce the button advertise, so we don't see it here. And then what you see here, huge amount of text which starts with main landmark. On my opinion, that's how it should end, or maybe it should just give some precision on what is there, but instead it starts to read all of it. So all the elements, everything that you have there, all the elements, they are pronounced. So it's endless uh, speech going on with NVDA for several minutes, and this is for sure a big problem because you just don't understand where you are, what's going on. Maybe there is like something got broken or there is an error. So this part was problematic, and it also was the same for Mozilla Firefox. So this you can see, and what I show you, it's actually just the part. It's much longer. So this part, when you enter the main landmark of the feed web page, it's just endless. So that's what I show you. And now I will show you another screenshot that I did with Mozilla Firefox so that we can compare. Okay. I will just open another one. I'm sorry. It seems like I cannot open both of them, even though I prepared actually on my computer, to open for you two images on the sides, like on the left and right side to compare line by line, but unfortunately it's not possible. So I will open this image wide open. So this is the image that I made while checking Mozilla Firefox LinkedIn webpage about feed. So here I couldn't get the logo interactive element to be pronounced, even though I tried several times. It went straight here to search landmark. That's where we start. So then it's again search landmark, search edit has autocomplete blank. This is the same. Navigation landmark, list with 6 items, it's the same. Again, we have something about home one new notification, but there is no new notification. You can see it even on my image. Like, I don't see it and I don't understand where it comes from, but they say that there's a one new notification. The difference that I saw here is that for my network, 0 new notifications, they say visited link. Sorry, it's just in French it's long. So I was quite often I use NVDA for French websites, and in French it sounds differently. So here I saw that there are some differences between what NVDA is pronouncing for Mozilla Firefox, like visit long. So, okay, for me, it seems like, so the link was clicked, that's why it says so. But here it was the same web page, and I just opened it. So there was no reason for it to pronounce like for messaging 0 new notifications link, but for my network, 0 new notifications visited link. So this was the difference. I didn't understand why NVDA pronounced it this way for Mozilla Firefox, and the rest was the same. Me button collapsed, even though the voice here didn't change, so there was no change of the voice when they went on the button with the profile photo. And then we have navigation landmark list with 2 items for business button collapsed. Again, we don't hear about advertise. So even though it's interactive element, it's a button, we don't hear it. And then we go to the main landmark. And again, there's a huge amount of the text. So everything is pronounced without and this is a big problem. So I would say that overall they are quite the same. I didn't notice big differences between Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox screen region interpretation, except that I couldn't go to the logo interactive button, and advertise button was not pronounced for both of them. The voice change was not detected for Mozilla Firefox, but it was also very bad when, as soon as we enter main landmark, both of them, like both versions, pronounced huge amount of text without end, which is for sure a mistake. It shouldn't be like that. And both of them pronounced one notification, even though visually there was no notification. So there was some things, but mostly it was the same result. And that's how NVDA showed, well, pronounced for me LinkedIn feed webpage. So I would be really happy to find out what's your experience, and if you checked your LinkedIn feed or any web page, how it is for you with NVDA, or what's your experience about Narrator? Is it the same as my experience, or you had much better experience? I hope. Please let me know, and I will continue analyzing the differences for the mobile computer version right now. So today I checked just Google Chrome against Mozilla Firefox, but I will keep checking and hopefully check between NVDA and VoiceOver and check mobile version against in comparison with computer version. So thank you very much for watching this video, and let's share information about screen readers, how it works. Thank you.